Hi there, I'm Dr. Noel Nelson, and it's my pleasure to share a few thoughts with you today. Some uplifting, inspiring, and practical tips to help you find greater happiness and success in your life. Today's topic: the pull of the familiar. You've been going along just fine. Things are great with your partner, and you think, wow, this is really neat. This is terrific. And it is. But you start feeling antsy, a little anxious, although you don't see any reason for being anxious, so you just push it away. And then something happens, some little thing. They forget to take the trash out or leave their dishes in the sink, and wham! Suddenly you're in the middle of World War III. And then, things calm down. And although everything's, a little shaky for a while, the relationship pulls together, things get really good again, and once again you think, hey, how about that? Maybe we are going to make it. And as things stay great, oddly enough, you start feeling a little anxious, and then, sure enough, wham! Here comes something that in hindsight seems so idiotic, so small. But there you both are, back in the middle of World War III. Dismally, you conclude either that you are a failure, no way can you create a good relationship, or that the relationship is a failure, or that your partner is a failure. However, you look at it, all you see is misery. And whether you stay in the relationship or get out of it, you are one unhappy camper. What to do? Well, first to notice that maybe you're wrong. Maybe there isn't failure here at all. Maybe the whole problem is you're not used to success. You see, most of us are far more familiar with what to do in the event of a disaster than we are with what to do in the face of happiness. I mean, come on. How much training did you get in school on how to deal with successful relationships and the maintenance of happiness? How many articles in today's magazines or online are devoted to this idea? How often did your parents lecture you on the subject? How many seminars, TV shows, etc.? Blogs? None. Oh, okay, maybe an article here or there, but the vast preponderance of the emphasis in our culture is on problems. What to do when your relationship is on the rocks. And certainly, that's extremely important. But you also need to know what to do with the success and happiness of your relationship. Otherwise, as given in the above example, when all is going wonderfully well, you will get, anxious, and somehow reestablish the old status quo by making a mountain out of the next molehill that comes along. This is because of the pull of the familiar. We are always more comfortable with what is familiar to us than with what is not. That is why, as is well documented now, battered women too often stay in an abusive situation. The hurt you know is less frightening than the potential hurt you don't know. Now, you know what to do when your relationship isn't going well. You try to communicate better, you read self-help books, you talk it over with friends, a counselor, you write in your journal, etc. But what do you do when your relationship is going well? Good question. Oh, certainly you enjoy it. Yay. But how do you grow from there? How do you go from happiness to greater happiness? In a word, carefully, with love and patience. First, value what you have. Then look for more and more to value and appreciate, both within the relationship and within your partner. The quickest way to lose a relationship is to stop valuing it. The surest way to develop a successful relationship is to find more and more ways to value it and to do so with increasing depth. And this is true, by the way, with any relationship, with your friends, with your coworkers, with your children, with your parents, anyone at all. Deliberately create opportunities to explore the wonder of the relationship, to explore the fun of it. Set aside special time together. Commit to it. Make plans to do special things together. Give the relationship importance. Treat your partner as special all the time. Express your appreciation of them openly. Often, never take the happiness for granted. Does this mean ignore whatever problems arise? No, of course not. But don't ignore the happiness either. When you get that funny, weird sort of anxiety, things are going too well, when the other shoe's going to drop, work with yourself. Let yourself know your anxiety is simply coming out of the unfamiliarity of happiness. And guess what? There doesn't have to be another shoe. Thank you for listening to Up. And check out my new book, I survived COVID-19. What now? Finding happiness and success in a post-COVID world. If you'd like more uplifting, inspiring, practical tips and techniques, as well as my website, noelnelson.com. Or take a look at my Meet the Amazings Facebook page. And until next time, be well and take care.